Ollie Robinson, congratulations on your half century, but unfortunately not on the winning team tonight.
Yeah, it's a tough one, that. As you just said, that halfway point there, we probably ended up a little bit short. We were going well for the majority of the game, and then I got out at poor time. 2 new batters in, so it's always tough from there. So I think you've got to look at yourself in that aspect. So obviously I'm happy with 50, but probably should have gone on and carried my bat and taken it a bit deeper.
It was Durham's highest score here, but at half time I'm looking at that, I'm thinking it's a good batting track, small boundary. Did they have enough? Lost too many wickets towards the end of the innings, didn't they, for small partnerships?
Yeah, I think so, but that's kind of the way we've played this year. We've kind of had our mantra is just keep going, and we bat all the way down to 11. So when you've got that behind you, you can kind of afford to go harder. But sometimes it pays off. Sometimes, like tonight, it didn't quite. But yeah, we're probably 10-15 short in the end of where we wanted to be. So we probably got about a par score, but the guys came out and played beautifully. So sometimes you just got to take your hats off.
It was the best second wicket stand for Durham. You and Graham Clark put on 92, but Adam Lyth came out with absolute intent, didn't he? He was really in the mood tonight, and some of the sixes that cleared the back of the Western Terrace. I can't remember balls going out the ground like that before. I think one of them's probably in Kirkstall by now. So they showed some real intent, didn't they? Him and David Willey particularly, and Finn Allen at the top as well.
No, they did, and that's the way they play. Lythy's an unbelievable T20 player, and obviously Dave's done it all around the world now, and Finn Allen as well. So like I said earlier, sometimes you just got to take your hats off, and we probably didn't adapt quick enough and change our plans quick enough. But it's tough learning, and I guess we got to put it behind us now and carry on to Sunday's game. Ben
Rain only bowled 2 overs, and we had a tweet off a listener. Perhaps he was introduced a little bit too early. He took 2 wickets and only went for 14 runs. And Andrew Tye, only the 3 overs as well. Perhaps they were, introduced a little bit too late in the day. Do you think?
Potentially, but I think at the time they were going, I think we had to try and take wickets. And Carsey and Coggins have been taking wickets for us all year. So actually, when you put it into that perspective, then they're probably our best options to take a wicket and kind of try and break that partnership. But yeah, it's all in hindsight, isn't it? You can look back and say, oh, he should have bowled here, he should have bowled there. But at the end of the day, it's happened now, and put it behind us, and we go on to Sunday.
You've got quite a few home games to come now, starting with Northants on Thursday. You've already had a look at them last week.
Yeah, we played really well at the Riverside. Was it Wednesday? So yeah, we take good confidence into that, and hopefully we get Lynn early, because he can be quite destructive, as we've seen. And yeah, hopefully turn him over this time.
I think bigger boundaries in Chester Street compared to Northampton last Friday. But start with Northampton Sunday, then there's matches next week as well. It's an interesting period for you because you're on loan at Durham and are very much part of the Kent setup, and will be at some point in the near future heading back down there to play in a county championship match. Yeah,
it's strange. There's a lot of travelling, but it's a brilliant opportunity for me here to play some T20 cricket and get some experience under my belt and win games for Durham. And yeah, obviously I travel back down on the 11th, I think, to play a 4-day at home against Gloucester, and I'll be back up the week after, all as well. So yeah, it's a fair bit of travelling, and it's all good fun, but you've got to try and change your formats here and there, but no, all good.